ultimate football rap battle. Neymar versus Ronaldinho. Begin.
Neymar's on the mic, so you're about to be destroyed. Wanna put cats on your head and make the defenders look like toys. They cast you as the happiest, but here's what they don't mention. You've been juggling regrets behind that ugly smile for attention. History won't forget that your peak was short and brief. You'd be a bigger legend if your prime was as massive as your teeth. Plus your contract just to party, that's tragic if your employers knew you'd rather pour shots than take them on the pitch. I was a smarter dribbler, I'm sure deep down you agree. I literally had a time where a defender knelt down to beg for mercy. I'm cashing checks weekly, pockets flooded like the tide. You went from magician to plaintiff, suing your own side. Do they really deserve blame? You have no passion for the game. You're an example of when talent gets mixed up with too much fame. The influence behind the likes of Desiree and Lamine can match me on the pitch, still can't match me when I'm rapping. No loyalty even to sponsors, now your pockets look sad. Lost Coca-Cola cash for a Pepsi sip, that's my your final win. I scored, defeated the men in black and white. Even on rehab to come and expose how you vanished on that night. Not claiming I'm Brazil's greatest, just showing the proof. Got more goals than Ray, that's the cold hard truth. I'm unstoppable, the son of the god of the impossible. Surrender now cause damage done to you will be irreversible.
This cheap show bro, broke, so you must be confused bro. No chance you come close to the king of Joga Bonito. Talking about yourself like you're some Brazilian hero. Last I checked, your international trophies are zero. A better ball than me, history says otherwise. For sure you don't have a World Cup, Copa America or a Ballon d'Or. Everywhere we both played I outmatched you in legacy and skill. From Paris to Spain, even back in Brazil. Most goals and assists, but here's the real equation. You're Brazil's record holder for yellow card accumulation. I destroyed the Bernabeu, even Madrid fans gave me a standing ovation. Used to get booed off by your own fans in the stadium. Some Barca icon, you are as a kid, you went for Madrid trials. You've changed hairstyles more times than you've lifted league titles. Get a swimsuit, you've been auditioning for the Olympics all your life. Rather than beat your man and score, you would rather dive. Of course I remember the game you scored the Puskas goal against me. You had a brace, I scored a hat-trick and won the game for my team. I'll be remembered for embarrassing the best defenders of my generation. You'll be remembered for sending the transfer market into inflation. 90 million in my days will buy you Cristiano. Now 90 million gets you the likes of Havertz or Sesko. I don't care if you think you inspired the likes of Due or Yamal, cause without Dino there wouldn't even be a Neymar.
Brazil won Copa in 07, but you weren't in the scene. Too tired for your flag, that can never be me. They were crowned in Venezuela, you left cause you were beat. I break my back for Brazil, you folded cause you are weak. You were carried to international trophies by the likes of R9. You go try and win World Cup with Richarlison as your 9. How you expect me to win shit with this misfit crew, when half my front line are TikTokers dancing for views? If not for some niggas me, that World Cup would have been won. All it took was me and Thiago's exit for that team to go lose 7-1. You and Eto's combo doesn't even come close to our Barca trio. You're not even the best player with big teeth to play for Gremio. Talking about trials, Madrid chose Beckham over you cause you were ugly. I never thought I'd see someone as hideous as Vinny. Pep sent you out cause he suspected you killed Messi shot, but begged me to sign cause you knew I'd give him what you're not. I guess you're not as popular, but in the airport, how do you think they were going to recognize that was a fake passport? Your career was just problem after problem. How can I take you seriously when your face and signature win a bunch of condoms? This battle win is going to the prince, the real Brazilian star. Drop the mic cause Paraguay's the only time you'll be behind bars. I've got a title for Brazil, won their first Olympic gold. They needed closure in Maracana and I answered ice cold. You want to see real gold? Let me show you my Ballon d'Or. I sure as hell didn't win that award to be compared to this failure. What rights do you have to throw a dig at Richarlison? He has a Copa America, where's yours? Embarrassing. Even Paqueta has one, the list goes on and on. Funny enough, they won cause you got replaced by a guy called Everton. Any trick you ever tried, I did it first. Quite frankly, you tried your best but still did it worse. Your whole career just filled with endless controversy and drama. I'll put you in tears and recreate memories of Vasco da Gama. Barca debut, I scored the greatest debut goal ever seen. Your Barca debut was a 7-0 where you didn't score assist. Fled Barcelona, went to Paris to be a star, but ended up getting outshined every week by a teenager. When it's your sister's birthday, you're suddenly unavailable. 10 times of the last 12 years, it's almost unbelievable. From suspensions to fake injuries, once her birthday's close, you know Neymar won't pull up when his team needs him the most. You attack on the pitch but always play defense off it. From defamation to tax to rape, your name's been torn to shreds. Being the prince who was never crowned ain't really a flex, when till now you haven't achieved what I've done at 26. Screw your goals and assists, just answer me this. With all the stats that you had, where are your accomplishments? All that samba on the pitch, but your stats don't connect. The circus act full of tricks, but no goals to reflect. Pleasing to watch, but low stats and refuses to train hard. Your name should be next to mine, should be called the Brazilian Hazard. You hit 30 GNA in your Ballon d'Or year. I hit 30 or more, basically my entire European career. Ballon d'Or this, Ballon d'Or that, you're making me sick. You and I know if you played my generation, you won't have won shit. I hit double figures, Shady, you see your goal to go with the GOATs. You only surpassed 4 once, my record sink your boast. Made the Ballon d'Or top 10 before my move to Europe was stipulated. rated. You had a year at Barcelona, you didn't even get nominated. I'm beyond doubt the better baller, and still decent at golf. You're the ugliest thing to fail in Italy since Bob Jodor. Want to bring up the fake accusations of rape? If we're talking rumors, why don't we talk about your 2 fiancés? Ever heard of the Neymar rocket? Yeah, I got skills of my own too. There's a higher chance you copy JJ than me copying you. When my team needs me the most, I pull out all the stops. Half the people who speak about you have only seen you on YouTube shorts. You were broke and in debt. I dare you to argue Messi had to hand you his shirt, a jersey with actual value. You skipped so much practice, the clubs where you were always seen. That's why your legacy's half magic, half what could have been.
Champions hold their head high and accept a loss with grace. You lost the French Cup final and hit a fan in the face. You never cared about the people, it was always about the cash. Received 200k each time you went to clap for the fans. You dissing me for going to jail doesn't even make sense. Just looked up fraud in Saudi, it's a 7-year sentence. That's what you deserve over there, Jogado Lesionado. Over 200 mil spent for 7 appearances and 1 goal. You tax evading monk, of course it's your favorite show. Cause looking back, Money Heist was your reality, not just a cameo. Appeared in the worst triple X movie ever done. Your dumbass probably only agreed to feature cause you thought it was the hub. Hit the crossbar 4 times while juggling, didn't break a sweat. It got 1 million views, could say I'm the first to break the internet. You had fights with Cavani, battled egos with Mbappe. The truth, you're just a selfish, uninhabitable teammate. You blocked the Legends moment just to pad your stats. 3 goals on the board, yet still greedy after that. Just in an act for revenge, could've given the pen to make history. All that money spent just to be outscored by Cavani. Let's get this straight, I had to leave Barca for Messi to shine. You had to leave Barca to get out of Messi's shine. You could never lace my boots, so I couldn't be bothered. They might as well convict me again, cause you've just been murdered.
Who won? Who's next? You decide.